Hello guys, so today I'm going to give you the top 10 things to do in the province of Zeeland in the Netherlands. Zeeland is a surprisingly beautiful coastal province in the south of the Netherlands. This special part has many charming towns and villages, beautiful beaches and water-rich nature reserves. Zeeland has many hidden gems where you can enjoy yourself. Did I already make you a little bit curious? Then let's check out my personal top 10 things to do in Zeeland. In 10th place we go to a charming shopping town where it's always pleasant to stay, especially in the summer. Goes is a smaller city centrally located in Zeeland on the Zuid-Beveland Peninsula. The city is known as a pleasant shopping city. Walk to the Grote Markt where you have a view of the Gothic Maria Magdalena Church. Enjoy one of the terraces, eat some fresh seafood or shop till you drop in one of the many shopping streets.
Know those moments when all your worries hit again and eat your time. So let's just pretend that it'll work out in the end and turn out fine. Yeah. Every night crashes down on you like an avalanche, opening up the deepest parts of our thoughts, and all you find is deeper shades of blue. So let's dance for hours, letting time pass like the wind. What's on your mind? But leave that behind and let loose. Show your problems out the door and let loose. Ain't no worries on the dance floor. Just let the weight of your shoulders.
At number 9 we find a unique nature reserve in Europe. At this location the tidal difference is the largest in the whole of the Netherlands, with no less than 7 meters, which means that a large part of this nature reserve is not freely accessible. The drowned land of Saeftinghe is a large salt marsh area. This vast brackish water wilderness is unique to Western Europe. In this primeval landscape, the Scheldt River flows into the Western Scheldt. Here you smell and experience the rhythm of the tide, but also the influence of the sea. You will find the drowned land of Saeftinghe in Zeeuws-Vlaanderen, near the border of Belgium. There are 2 walking routes you can choose of, one of 1 kilometer and one of 2 kilometers. The longest one is the one you need rubber boots because it's gonna be wet and dirty. Place 8 also goes to a small cozy shopping town near the border with Belgium. Sluis is a popular place for many day trippers. It's a small old fortified town that is best known as a shopping town. This is partly because the shops here are open 7 days in the week and the main streets are always pleasantly busy. The most striking building of Sluis is the Gothic belfry from 1390 with the town hall. You can also visit the only remaining mill in Sluis. This stone mill from 1739 was used to grinding corn.
can hear my beating heart, gotta fall into my own arms. Second chances come around all the time, and happiness is nothing but a state of mind. So take me somewhere blue, take me somewhere blue, take me somewhere blue, take me somewhere.
Who says you can't go on safari in the Netherlands? Just look at which national park is in 7th place. The Oosterschelde is the largest national park in the Netherlands, measuring no less than 35,000 hectares. The park has only existed since 2002, but is very popular and offers all the beauty of Zeeland. In addition, it is also a special nature reserve because it contained both salt and fresh water for many years. The Oosterschelde itself is an arm of the sea that is surrounded by several peninsulas. It got its current shape by constructing dikes around the Oosterschelde and reclaiming it. Later, dams were also built, which ultimately closed the Oosterschelde off from freshwater areas. Nowadays, the water everywhere in the park is salty, but the fauna and flora in the area are still very unique and diverse. Seals and porpoises live there, but of course, many fish, shellfish and birds can be admired in the park. Anemones, cuttlefish, starfish and seahorses can also be found underwater. You can enjoy walking through the Oosterschelde area, and you can also rent a bike, but the best way to discover the nature of the Oosterschelde is on the water. The best part is a seal safari, where you can get very close to the seals during a 2-hour boat trip. The boat departs in Sint-Anland, but you can also board in Zierikzee, for example. Ticket for one adult is €70.50.
Take me somewhere blue where I can breathe, where the weight in my soul starts to ease. I've been fighting the divine at war with my own mind, wishing for some change, looking for a connection to give life some meaning and free me from my own cage. I'm sick of feeling low, I can't see the stars shine, but I can hear my beating heart, gotta fall into my own arms. Second chances come around all the time, and happiness is nothing but a state of mind. So take me somewhere blue, take me somewhere blue, somewhere blue, take me somewhere
A typical Dutch fishing village where you can stroll around for hours and eat the freshest fish can be found in 6th place. I personally ate the best mussels in my life there. Zierikzee is a beautiful port city and one of the nicest towns in Zeeland. It's also known as the City of Monuments. This is partly due to the many beautiful buildings and gates that can still be found here today, such as the Fat Tower with a height of 62 meters. The city has a rich history and has more than 500 monuments. Also typical of the city are the 2 large city gates. Opposite the gates you will find the old port, and don't forget to visit the old fish market of Zierikzee if it's possible. If you don't just want to eat seafood delicacies here in Zeeland, but you also want to learn more about mussel, oyster and lobster cultivation, then this ordinary farming village on number 5 is the place to be. The traditional fishing village of Yerseke is centrally located in Zeeland. This used to be an ordinary farming village, but today it's mainly known for its mussels and oyster cultivation. Stroll around the village and visit the oyster pits used for oyster farming. So here you have a vending machine of mussels. The first one I ever see. There are 4 oyster pits here in Yerseke where you can taste fresh oysters. During your tour you will learn everything about the cultivation of oysters, mussels and lobsters. Afterwards you will have the opportunity to taste fresh Zeeland seafood delicacies with a unique view of the oyster wells. At spot number 4 we find an impressive defense system that should prevent potential flood disasters. Here are also my favorite beaches in Zeeland. The Oosterschelde storm surge barrier is a unique place in the Netherlands that certainly should not be missing on your list while you're traveling through Zeeland. This dam was part of the delta works that should help prevent natural disasters. Prior to the creation, in 1953 the dikes broke, killing more than 1800 people and leaving more than 100,000 people homeless. This was seen as the largest Dutch natural disaster of the 20th century. Nobody ever wanted to experience this again, so this is why they came up with the idea of building this dam. No less than 35 years of work went into the dam that separates the North Sea from the barrier today. It is sometimes called the 8th modern wonder of the world. In the middle of the barrier, on the work island, you can find the Delta Park and the popular beach Neeltjeans, which is one of my favorite beaches in the Netherlands, together with Banjaard Beach, where we are sitting now on the south side of the barrier. We are already at the top 3 of this vlog, where we encounter the capital of Zeeland, a city where I have been a dozen times and always return with pleasure. Middelburg is the capital and largest city of Zeeland. All the historic buildings are just a stone's throw away from each other, so it's easy for you to visit them all together. Many traces of the city's long history can still be found here in Middelburg today. The old center of the city is really cozy and perfect for a day of shopping and then a drink in one of the many terraces.
You can watch me glow. You can watch me glow. I could wait 1,000 days. You never wait for me. You never wait for me. Even when I ran away, you're all that I could see. You're all that I could see. When I could hardly walk on my own, I had to lift myself out of the trench below. Haven't I suffered enough to let you go? Let you go, let you go now. You love me right for a minute, even though I try so hard to forget it. All you do is pave the way so I could reinvent myself. You can watch me glow. You can watch me glow. You can watch me glow.
In second place, we find a beautiful port city on the North Sea with one of the largest ports in the Netherlands. Vlissingen is a large port city with a strategic location on the Oosterschelde and the North Sea. It's a very popular destination here in Zeeland. You can stroll around the 6-kilometer long boulevard that overlooks the harbor. You can visit the Zeeland Maritime Museum or enjoy Vlissingen Beach and take an evening walk along the port of Vlissingen, one of the largest ports in the Netherlands.
You can watch me glow. You can watch me glow.
10 minutes outside of Vlissingen you can find Fort Ramekes. This fort dates from 1547 and is the oldest sea fort in Western Europe. Its unique defense structure played an important role in the rich maritime history of Zeeland. It was built to protect and control the sea routes. You can only visit Fort Ramekes between April and October from 11 AM until 4 PM with a guided tour.
You can watch me glow. You can watch me glow.
The winner of this vlog in my eyes is for a place where you have the perfect combination of nature, water sports, history and beautiful buildings. Just a cozy traditional Dutch village, perfectly situated on a lake, and also my favorite place in Zeeland. Veere is a small historic port town that is located on the Veerse and the Walcheren Canal. You can see the city from afar, including the late Gothic Grote Kerk from the 14th century. The city has a charming center with beautiful cozy streets and nice terraces. Other highlights in the city are the old town hall and the Veerse Tower. The lake is a popular place for water tourism. There is plenty of sailing, surfing, water skiing, diving, canoeing and sport fishing. The total length of the lake is about 22 kilometers.
Right here, right now, ain't no worries when you let loose. Tonight let's remember that the past is in the past. It is our time. You won't forget this and definitely not regret your hand in mine. All of the rest just disappears when you look at me. Nobody else around is dragging us down. And now you know there's one thing left to do. So let's dance for hours, letting time pass like the wind. What's on your mind? Leave that behind and let loose. Show your problems out the door and let loose. Ain't no worries on the dance floor. Just let the weight of your shoulders show up what you're made of. Right here, right now, ain't no worries when you let loose. It's all in the past, no looking back. Just you and me here tonight. We can't change the past, can't take it back. We can learn to let go and let loose. Show your problems out the door and let loose. Ain't no worries on the dance floor. Just let the weight of your shoulders show up what you're made of. Right here, right now, ain't no worries when you let loose.
So that was my personal top 10 places to visit or to do in Zeeland. It's my favorite province in the Netherlands and it's just a 1-hour drive from where I live. Many times I choose Zeeland as a day trip over the Belgian coast because of the beautiful beaches and nature that you sometimes miss here in my home country. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Did you feel like I forgot to mention something in this top 10 video? Then drop a comment down below. Also, if you have any question, then just leave it there and I will answer it ASAP. We're getting closer to the 1000 subscribers, so if you don't want to miss anything of my travel videos, then hit that subscribe button. In 2 weeks I will leave Belgium for a couple months of traveling through Southeast Asia, starting in Bangkok. The ultimate backpack experience, so don't miss out. The first video will be dropped somewhere after Christmas and I'm really looking forward for this. Thanks for watching and let's see each other again at the next location. Ciao!
If you send me the location, then I'll be right there.